This is Warshift. There's not much shifting involved, but there's lots of war and plenty of things that go pew pew here, which is one of the reasons I decided to install the game and take a closer look. You can play as a cyborg with plasma katana, and play as a rocket vehicle and go in the water. But one avatar that really got me hyped was the Corsair. It transforms from a slow walking robot into a f***ing fighter drone. Yummy. I've had no end of fun flying around in this thing for hours, just smashing the alien race to bits over and over again. I usually get so carried away as a one-man army I get to use the RTS feature. I'm currently playing the last and only space mission on campaign. The game in its current state appears to be more focused on land missions, which is alright. It's nice to have the option, I suppose. Moving on, I'll show you a few bits in the RTS side of the game. Like most RTS games, you're burdened with only having your main structure or core unit stuck in one place, but not in Warshift. If you see yourself overrun against your enemies, you can simply just fly away and give them a swift flick of the wrist and show your middle finger. Having such a unit like the Ark as your core creates more tactical and strategic decisions. Red Alert 2, being one of my favourites of all time, had a truck as the core of your base and was pretty shit. But now with the option to fly to another location for safety or to expand your base, this grants players a great opportunity to try out new playstyles and battle with less limitations, which you'll find among the long list of RTS games on the market today. Nodes are used to place structures, and each node is limited to 3 structures. You can build your own nodes at level 5. Finding them on the maps is easy, or should I say easy, as they have their own specific icon. Same with the mines, or known in Warshift as resources. Build a drilling platform and you'll receive resources. Pick wisely what you're going to build, as nodes aren't cheap. I personally always build defences, and then later on in the match I begin to place my ultra mega super death army buildings and put pressure on the AI. Things that piss me off. The camera is annoying. Each time you tab from RPG mode to RTS mode, your camera will zoom all the way in. So while you're trying to select your units in a panic, you'll find yourself forever zooming out, just like this. I hate this zoom action. Like, just keep me here, and then if I decide I want to zoom, that's what I'll do. AI will never use the water to flank or to evade turrets. Instead, they're finding the shortest route to your base, and shortly after discovering their routes, you can just place 5 turrets and leave them to die for the rest of the match. The AI will never use airstrikes to destroy targets or structures. As previously mentioned, they're not smart enough to understand what a threat is. The AI will not use simple routes to evade dangers like your automated turrets, so you can conquer the map with turrets alone. Turning the experience into a turret defense game as you simply repair damaged buildings and keep the production of forever assembling units. Eventually you will swarm your enemy and be victorious, just by watching your turrets and repairing them. Easy. So please don't ruin your experience playing Warshift. Turn your difficulty settings up and enjoy the AI actually trying to win, and not aimlessly throwing themselves at your turrets. Here's a downside to Warshift's AI at the moment. It will not make use of 50% of the map, that being water. It can't understand that there's a safe detour to attack your Ark from the slopes that surround the landing zones. Using one of these to flank your enemy is crucial and should force them to relocate, although this depends on the number of units used to rush the Ark from the water. Now the AI does not relocate or command units to defend. It's quite disappointing. The AI will force their resources in building a few turrets and sticking to the same structures in every match. Like, they're programmed to build X and Y at certain locations every time. Now this being said, there'll be ups and downs the more you play in regards to the AI, because you're learning how it works. I took a good 9 days to understand how it behaves in easy. Don't underestimate the hard AI, because it will f***ing crush you. It will focus on your resources first and then swarm you. You'll have no choice but to settle at sea and make a last stand. This is fun, but the outcome will usually be the same. Now I don't usually enjoy playing against other players in RTS games, as I feel it turns into a fight of who can place structures and click stuff the fastest. Warshift is very close to eradicating that. Myself and Ludo had a little tinker with the multiplayer feature using Hamachi. Within 7 minutes of the match, we'd suffer from crashes, and that's just 2 players. Warshift can handle 4v4, but this game only supports LAN at the moment. If Warshift's multiplayer wants to see the light of day and give players a true experience, this will need to be dedicated servers very soon, especially for players that enjoy the spontaneous actions of others, being free of the robotic dribbling the AI frequently offers. And I want to invite my friends to play as 8 combat avatars so we can battle each other and actually have fun without feeling like the AI is the only source of entertainment we have. Right now, solo play is only suitable to learn and practice. That's practically all it is, a means of practice. It's not fun. Playing with my friends is fun, so can we please have less of the Skynet and more of the humans? As always folks, thanks for watching. My name's Ricky. We get wrecked so you don't have to.
Well, these guys are bugged.
Like, subscribe and all that other box.
Easy.